Hey everybody, and welcome to James Monroe basketball tonight. We have the James Monroe Mavericks versus the Summers County Bobcats, a rivalry that goes back for ages, back when both these schools were AA, playing against each other a couple times every year in every sport, just being about 30 minutes away from each other. These two teams know each other very well, at least they did. But this year, first year in a while they've played, the Mavericks have seen this team once this season. It was a 76-46 win in Hinton. So they're going to look to try to cap things off on this season tonight. And we're going to have all the action. Eli Allen is ready to tip this ball off. He is going to square up against Brandon Isaac from Summers County, and there's the whistle, and we're getting ready for action. Ball's in the air, tips back, controlled by Summers County to Cruz Testerman. Testerman goes to Ryan Oliveros. Oliveros is going to work there to his left side. He's going to be guarded by Ridgeway. Comes back to the left to Isaac. Isaac watched closely by Burks. Comes back to the left side to Oliveros. Summers County having trouble getting anything going. Oliveros going to drive baseline, has to cut all the way across. Mavericks cut him off. Back inside, it's going to be stolen away by Fox. First turnover goes to the Mavericks. Up to Allen. Allen works on the right side, gets cut off, and that's going to be stolen away as he tries to get to Fox. Isaac drives in, shot up, and blocked from behind by Fox. He's going to go out of bounds, stays with the Bobcats. So two turnovers start this game, one on each end, and the Bobcats are going to have an opportunity here underneath their basket. It's Boomer Yancey here, got Jeremy Burton. Jamie Coulter still a little bit under the weather, feeling better, but no voice. Got to have a voice to do radio. So we're going to go through the two of us tonight. That shot up and good for three for the Bobcats. Gets them off to an early lead. Familiar name on this Bobcat team, Michael Judy. Of course, anybody who watched Maverick basketball last year, remember him. He played for Greater Beckley. Shot up from Fox, leaves it off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken out by Dodson. Dodson in a little bit of trouble here as the Mavericks are going to press. Now the ball to Testerman. He'll cross midcourt. All right, that's Oliveros. Oliveros guarded there by Ridgeway. Now goes to Testerman. Testerman pestered by Fox, gives the ball back up to Isaac. Isaac back to Testerman. Testerman tries to get a step, drives in, has to pass out. He's going to go to Dodson. Dodson works against Hopkins. Now goes back, finds Judy. Judy with a long two-pointer from the baseline. No good. Rebound taken out by Hopkins. Gets it to Fox. Fox is going to lose that ball out of bounds as he tries to take a step around Willie Dodson. He's going to stay with the Bobcats. Bobcats with a 3-0 lead early.
Yeah, James Monroe just hasn't settled in yet, but they'll get going here.
Last regular season game for this cadre of seniors, and we talked about how heavy of a senior team this is. Well, there's 8 seniors on this team. Of course, 4 in the starting lineup right now alongside Cooper Ridgeway. Ball out to Isaac, now to Testerman. Testerman goes to his right, gives up his dribble, finds Judy at the top of the key. Judy drives in, we're going to get an offensive foul. And who else but the master? Colin Fox draws the offensive foul on Michael Judy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that man right there, the leading charge getter in James Monroe boys basketball history.
Burks with the ball across midcourt. Watched closely by Oliveros. Goes to his right, finds Eli Allen there. Eli Allen guarded by Testerman is going to get up a three on the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound brought out by Fox. Like Judy had a shot at that, and Fox just came in and stole it right from him. Now out to Burks. Burks thinks about a shot, and he's going to get a hip check as he tries to drive around. That's going to be a foul against Ryan Oliveros.
That'll be his first, team first. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got Robert Parker putting the fouls on the scoreboard.
Answered prayers. Colin Fox works the ball to his right. Going to get a screen from Allen. Now goes back to Allen. Allen drives in, works up against Judy. Shot up off the back of the rim. Can't get it to go. Tipped out long. Going to be saved from going out of bounds by Testerman. Controlled by Summers County to Isaac. Judy with the ball on the left side. He's going to drive. Shot up in the lane. Can't get that to go. Rebound cleared out by Allen. Allen works across midcourt. Finds Burks. Burks thinks about the three. Now he's going to find back to Fox. Fox going to push up a long three. In and out, can't get that to go. Still, no points for the Mavericks, almost halfway through the first quarter. They trail 0-3. Summers County Tries to get the ball over midcourt, now finally does. Hands off to Testerman. Testerman's shot up off the back of the rim and rolls in. It's a 5-point lead now for the Bobcats. Mavericks going to try to look to get some offense going here. Nothing so far. Fox with the ball at the top of the key, works against Testerman, drives into the lane, takes a step. He's going to get hassled, and they're going to call the jump ball. Allen arguing that it should be a foul there, but he's going to get the jump ball signal again. And that ball's going to stay with the Mavericks.
Yeah, Eli Allen drove into the lane there, and he was pestered by 3 Bobcats.
Allen gets the ball out to Burks. Burks has an open 3 in the air, drilled it. First points of the night come with just over 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and it's Josh Burks drilling a straightaway 3. A couple of milestones we're watching here tonight. 2 more points for Eli Allen will give him 1,500 on his career with the Mavericks. 4 more rebounds will put Fox at 400 for his career, and if he can get 17 points on top of that, he'll be setting at 800 on his career. A 3 up and in by Ryan Oliveros. Stretches the lead back out to 5, 3-8. Fox with the ball at the top of the key. He's watched by Brandon Isaac. Hands off to Allen. Allen calls a play. That's Testerman on him. Now he goes to Fox in the corner. Fox finds Burks. Burks thinks about a 3. Now steps in, gets a defender in the air. Shot up too strong. Rebound brought out by Cooper Ridgway, and he is absolutely mugged underneath. No whistle. A Bobcat player went up to block from behind and completely got the back of his head. He's begging for a call, but nope, that's going to be back to the Bobcats. Ryan Oliveros with the ball, double team. He's going to get across midcourt. Goes to drive in. Now he's going to kick back to the left corner. Willie Dodson with the ball finds Judy. Judy's taking a step in. Shot in the air. No good. Rebound out to the Bobcats. Now to Oliveros. 3 in the air. Can't get it to go. Rebound finally cleared out by the Mavericks. It's Eli Allen. Allen gets a pass up to Burks. Burks finds Fox. Fox in the corner. He's going to drive into the lane. Loses the handle back out to Burks. Eli Allen with the ball now in the corner. Still rather closely by Testerman. Going to get a screen from Hopkins as he works to his left. Willie Dodson's going to step in to defend. Puts the ball in the court. Now, nice shuffle pass into Cooper Ridgway, who puts it up for 2. That'll bring the Mavericks back to within 3. 5-8 here with 2:37 to go in the first. Cruz with the ball, gets it back out to Oliveros. Now to Judy. Judy goes in the corner to Isaacs. 3 in the air. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Cooper Ridgway. Smacked away by a Bobcat. That's Willie Dodson, but into the hands of Josh Burks. Burks works down the right side of the court. He's going to drive in. Now cut off by the Bobcats. Goes back to Eli Allen at the top of the key. Will reset. Screen from Ridgway. Eli's going to go against it into Fox. Fox drives in. Cruz shot in the air. Not able to get that to go. He had to spin and kind of throw that up behind his back. Circus shot. Wasn't able to get it to go.
Yeah, I don't think head coach Matt Savage is going to like that shot there by Colin Fox, the senior.
Brandon Isaac with the ball now for the Bobcats. Still a 3-point lead for Summers County. Over to Truce Testerman. That ball is knocked away by Fox. It's going to go out of bounds. Stay with the Bobcats.
Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout there by Bobcats head coach Robert Bowling. And while we got a timeout, we're going to announce the sponsors tonight for boys basketball. We have Dane Wills Insurance with associate Will Rice near Peterstown. Also, we have Monroe County Technical Center. Make the connection. So we appreciate those sponsors sponsoring Maverick basketball here tonight. I about said football, sponsoring Maverick basketball here tonight, but the first 7 minutes here, it looks like a football game down there on the court.
Got a baseball score on the board though right now. It's 5-8.
Exactly. We're supposed to be playing basketball. Refs are calling it like football, and we've got a baseball score. So we've got all 3 sports in one gymnasium here tonight.
So an inbounds pass as Judy's going to break out from the group, takes the ball, and hands back to Isaac. He will control, guarded closely by Burks as he comes back across the center line. We have Owen Jackson stood up. He's getting ready to get into this game at the next whistle. Judy passes the ball in, trying to go to Dodson. That's knocked away by Fox. He'll stay with the Bobcats. Nobody up for the Bobcats yet, so it looks like this starting lineup's going to roll for a little longer. And now with that whistle, we'll have Juan Hopkins sit down, and Owen Jackson will step into this game. Oliveros with the ball, goes to Judy. Judy to Isaac at the top of the key, back to Oliveros. Looks inside to Dodson. Now he's going to go the other way and find Judy. Judy goes to Isaac. He's going to push up a three. Nobody closed out, but he's not able to capitalize. Rebound out to Allen. He finds Burks in the corner. He's going to push that up. Can't quite get that to go. Leaves it a little short. Rebound on the ground. We're going to get a foul call. See who they assess.
That's going to go on Ryan Oliveros. That's his second. He grabbed Owen Jackson by both hands, the back of the jersey, as they was fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, he's going to check out of this game right now. We'll see who they bring in for him. It's going to be number 24. Looks like Michael Mann. Ball out to Jackson. And he finds Allen. Ball tipped away from behind. Scrum forward is going to be picked up by Cruz. He drives in, shot in the air. Can't get that to go. Rebound out. Fox saves it before it goes out of bounds. Shuffle pass to Burks into Ridgeway over to Jackson. Jackson's going to stop. Doesn't go for the three. Finds Allen in the other corner. Allen now working it against a double team. Gets it out to Fox. Fox is going to take a step in at the rim and finishes. That's going to put the Mavericks to within one now, 7-8, 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Isaac with the ball. Mavericks in a full court press. Over to Judy. Judy hounded by Fox. Goes across to Testerman. Testerman out to Mann. Now back into Testerman on the baseline. 19 seconds to go. Out to Mann. Mann's going to drive in. Now kicks a pass out to Dodson. Shot in the air. Misses everything. Up to Allen. Allen, long pass down the court to Owen Jackson, who drives and lays it in. That will give the Mavericks a 1-point lead now, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Isaac's with the ball. He's going to have to take a shot from half court. It is in the air and nowhere close. So after one, the Mavericks have stormed back from that early lead Summers County gave them 9-8. So they now lead by one. We're going to take a quick break and we will be back. All right, we are back getting ready for the second quarter of action. Not a lot of stats to look at there, Jeremy, but what do we have for that first quarter?
Well, we didn't have a lot of stats just yet, but got Eli Allen with 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover. Josh Burks with 3 points. Colin Fox with 1 block, 1 steal, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover. Cooper Ridgeway, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and Owen Jackson with 2 points.
Already underway for the second quarter. Allen with the ball. Spins in the lane against Testerman. Shot up and drilled it. That's a mismatch when you look at Cruz Testerman trying to guard Eli Allen. We'll see if they can take advantage of that throughout the night.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's Eli Allen's 1,500th point career at James Monroe.
Isaacs gets a shot up at the foul line. No good. Rebound brought down by Allen. He's still guarded by Testerman. He's going to take a step in. Now goes to Fox. Fox is going to drive in. Passes out to Owen Jackson off the backboard and got it. Had an 8-foot jumper there for Owen Jackson, able to bank it in. Bobcats still struggling to get this ball over midcourt. Now they will. Brandon Isaac controls. He's guarded by Burks. Goes to Testerman. Testerman tries to get a step against Allen. Can't go anywhere. He's going to go back to Judy now, out to Mann. Works the ball around to Isaac. Now to Judy at the top of the key. Judy trying to drive in. Loses the handle on the ball. It's going to be thrown away. Thought Burks was going to be able to steal that in the scrum, but Judy turned and tried to chuck it across the court, and it went over everybody's head into the bench area. Mavericks will control already onto their side of the court. Josh Burks is going to drive to the right around, feeds pass down into Cooper Ridgway. Ridgway trapped underneath, tries to get a pass out, and it's going to be stolen away. That's number 15, Ethan Ehrenberg. Fresh into the game for Ehrenberg. Judy with the ball now goes across to Mann. Mann drives in, puts a shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound brought down by Ehrenberg. He's hassled and throws an errant pass away. That's going to be a backcourt violation when it's finally touched. Well, I thought it was going to be, so maybe it's not going to be. Bobcats will advance back across. Not sure what happened there. Isaac with the ball. Beats a pass all the way across to Testerman. Testerman's going to get a shot up off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound out to Fox. Now to Allen. You have any idea what happened there? I didn't see anybody touch the ball outside of the Bobcats. That was just a bad throw.
I'm going to tell you right now, Cruz Testerman even thought it was a backcourt violation because he wasn't even hustling for it. He was just trying to keep Owen Jackson from getting it.
Rebound brought down by the Bobcats. Another bad pass is going to be taken back out by Fox. Now the ball to Burks. Finds Fox at the top of the key. Works all the way across to Jackson. Jackson puts a three in the air. Can't get it to go. Good look. Rebound by Allen. Allen gets a shot up at the rim. No good but a foul, so he'll be going to the line for two. Going back to that play. Nobody touched it but the Bobcats. It was a bad throw trying to go back out to the top of the key. Went over Testerman's head and then rolled almost out of bounds on this end when Testerman finally decided to pick it up. And there was no whistle. Just let him advance back across.
The only thing that I could think of is the top of the key guy that was guarding Testerman touched the ball, but I didn't see anybody touch it.
Didn't look like it. This is a veteran crew here, so odd sequence there, but we're going to move on from it. A couple foul shots there from Eli Allen. And it's going to be 14-8 now, Mavericks. Oliveros drives in, tries to get a pass out, and a couple of Mavericks get their hands on that. Ends up with Josh Burks. Burks guarded by Ehrenberg. Now gets it into Ridgway by Owen Jackson, and they're able to score that point. So that'll push it to 16-8 now, and that's going to trigger a Summers County timeout. Mavericks on a large run here since it was 5-8 last time Summers County was able to score. So the Mavericks on an 11-0 run over about a period's worth of time, and Summers County wants to talk it over.
Yeah, like you were talking about before, we do have some milestones we're keeping an eye on. We got Eli Allen just got his 1,500th point for James Monroe. I think that gives him. I think that's his. He's the third leading scorer in James Monroe history, behind Shad Savage and McKinley Mann. And then you've got Colin Fox needing 2 more rebounds now for 400 on his career, along with 17 points if he can get. So now he only needs 15 points.
Brandon Isaac is going to have this ball. Mavericks still in a press. They're going to get it up to Judy to break midcourt, over to Testerman, back to Isaac. Isaac comes back across, finds Oliveros. Oliveros with the ball now, still just across midcourt. Tries to get the ball to Isaac. That's going to be taken away by Fox. Fox drives in, shot up on glass, and good. Had it slip out of his hands a bit as he went up, but was able to regather while he was in the air and lay it off the glass. That pushes it to 18-8, now a 13-0 run for the Mavericks. Isaac gets the ball into Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg is able to get a pass to Testerman, but it's on the ground. It's going to be taken out by, still loose. Owen Jackson had it in his hand for a minute, ended up back with Summers County. Now to Testerman from the left corner, gets a shot up from 3, no good. Long pass out by Allen. It's going to be run down by Jackson. Corrals it off glass and good. That is Eli Allen just trusting his teammate to go make a play. He caught the ball and threw it up.
We're going to have another timeout taken.
And Owen Jackson ran that ball down, one-handed it on this end, and went into one of the smoothest little sequences of layup you'll ever see, and that does bring the second timeout in about 30 seconds from Summers County. So still not liking what they see, and I wouldn't either, because the Mavericks are on a 15-0 run since the last time Summers County was able to score.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, I've watched a lot of basketball, and I've never seen a coach take 2 timeouts in 30 seconds just like that. Unless he sees something that we're not seeing up here, I don't know what to tell you.
This was a 76-46 game last time these two teams met earlier this season. That was in Hinton. But as you've noted, that game was a lot closer through that first half. It wasn't the second half until the Mavericks were able to start pulling away. I think Coach Bowling came in here thinking he could compete in this game, but right now you're in the jungle and you're down 12 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter is not where you want to be.
Exactly, and you have a team, you're bringing your team in here to play against the defending state champs in their house. The last game, regular season game for all these seniors, you know they're going to show out.
Yeah, it's at this point when you get down by 10, 12 points against this Maverick team and you start pressing on offense, kind of like that, errant passes that end up going out of bounds, and this defense starts to feast, and that's when the transition is going to start.
Exactly right. Just like you said, they are in the jungle and they smell blood in the water and they're coming at you.
Eli Allen with the ball, 3:44 on the clock. Gets a screen from Jackson. Now he's going to work back against it into the baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Burks, and we're going to get a whistle. It's going to be a foul, I believe, against Willie Dodson.
Dodson was in the area, and so was Judy, so I really couldn't tell.
If it's against Judy, it's going to be his second. No indication yet on the board of who that's going to go against. I did not see the signal from the referee.
I think it was going. I think that one went on Dodson.
I believe it. Okay, well, we're going to assess it 13, which is Cruz Testerman.
Or Testerman, I'm sorry. Testerman, that's who it was.
Judy with the ball. Now hassled by a couple of Mavericks. Gets it down low to Testerman. Cannot get the shot up in time. He was all by himself when he caught that ball, but Owen Jackson covered a lot of ground and rejected that shot. Some of that was time bought when Testerman couldn't handle the pass. Fox drives in, gets a shot up between a couple of defenders, and he's going to be fouled. We'll give a second here. That's going to go against 11. That's going to be Ryan Oliveros, so his second there.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you haven't come down to watch this Maverick basketball team, boys or girls, either one, tomorrow night's your night to come out and show the girls support. They play Riverview for the sectional championship tomorrow at 6:30.
Let me rephrase what I just said. That is the third foul on Ryan Oliveros.
And then, like I say, get down here also and watch these boys play.
You're going to have some opportunities to do that over the next couple weeks. Starting tomorrow, you don't want to miss that one. If you can't be here, you can tune in and listen to us bring you all that action. That is a big game. That's one that you schedule. You can pretty much schedule at the beginning of the season, James Monroe versus Riverview in the sectional tournament.
Definitely.
A game the girls want probably more than any game they've ever played in. It's been the past couple years that they've lost that game to Riverview and had to head to Webster County to play in the regional tournament. They want to play that game down here this year. To do that, you got to beat Riverview, and there's a steal by Owen Jackson. He drives in, shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound brought out by Isaacs. Cruz Testerman was able to get down the court and disrupt that just enough. Now the ball to Judy. He's not able to get a handle on it. Was thinking about the shot before he caught the ball, and it ends up in the Maverick bench. I have a player in right now, number 3. I'm trying to get you an identification on him. He's not on their roster. Maybe Sonny Witt. Mavericks with the ball. Eli Allen controls, guarded by Brandon Isaac. He's going to work to his right, steps back, shot in the air, got it to go. Step back jumper for Eli Allen.
Get the ball over to Mans. Mans gets it into Testerman. He gets trapped.
I'm going to get a whistle. Foul call.
Looks like that's going to go on Colin Fox. That's going to be his first, team's first.
That will have a couple of
the first
substitutions.
half.
Juan Hopkins is going to give Cooper Ridgeway his first break of the game. And Michael Judy's going to step out. He's going to be replaced by number 21.
Isaac's got the ball now, guarded tightly there by Hopkins. Isaac drives to his left, kicks the ball over to Sonny Witt.
Ball brought out. That's going to be stolen away by the Mavericks, and now stolen back from the Bobcats. Able to track that down just before it goes out of bounds. Juan Hopkins had that. It was poked away from behind. That's Dawson Ratliff into the game, by the way. We'll get an identification on him. And the ball out to Witt, and that's going to be tipped away and kicked out of bounds. So Colin Fox is able to get a hand in, knocked the ball away from Witt, and then he kicked it, and it rolled out of bounds. Ball up to Hopkins, full pass down the court. He takes it in, scores, and is going to be fouled. Dawson Ratliff got his arm as he went up.
I'm going to tell you right now, Summers County Bobcats just fell asleep right there. Eli Allen with a three-quarter pass to Juan Hopkins. Hopkins said, "Thank you very much, I'll take that." And the old-fashioned three-point play.
Converts with the foul shot. And that's what we were talking about. We've seen Eli Allen make that full-court pass a couple of times already tonight to some different players. Mavericks team can hurt you on defense and then quickly capitalize on the offensive end, and a pass intended for Witt is going to be tapped out of bounds by Owen Jackson. 29-8 now, just over a minute to go in the second quarter. Bobcats have some trouble getting the ball in now, able to get it out to Isaac. He works back to the top of the key. He's going to be guarded by Burks. He comes back across to Dawson Ratliff. Ratliff finds Witt. Witt back to the top to Mann. Bobcats have not been able to get inside the three-point arc on this possession, and a ball almost stolen away by Fox, intended back for Witt. Witt had turned his head and wasn't expecting it. Fox got a hand on the ball. We're not able to control it. Goes out of bounds. Pass into the backcourt, be taken by Witt. Across midcourt there, guarded by Fox. Pass to the right to Willie Dodson, back to the top of the key to Isaac. Isaac to Witt. Witt back to Mann to the top of the key, guarded by Hopkins. Puts the ball on the ground now to Oliveros. No, sorry, that's Willie Dodson. Bounce pass into Mann. Mann goes to Ratliff, gets a shot up close to the basket, not able to get it to go. Brought out by Eli Allen. Allen's going to be fouled 50 feet from the basket just as he was getting ready to cross midcourt. That's going to be a one-on-one situation here for the Mavericks.
That one's going to go on Duke Dotson. That's going to be his second.
Shot in the air, got it.
It's going to be his first, excuse me.
Scored 30-8 on that foul shot. That means Mavericks are on a 25-0 run since they were down 3 early in this game. Second shot up and good. Summers County trying to work the ball across midcourt. Now they finally do. Almost stolen away by Owen Jackson. He's going to lose it back, taken by Witt. Ball tapped by Allen, ends up in the hands of Juan Hopkins, so the Mavericks get another steal. Eli Allen just reached out and poked that ball around from behind as the player ran by. Now to Burks. Burks pushes up a three at the buzzer, not able to get it to go. But that quarter, all Mavericks. You know, we saw that a couple weeks ago when they played Bluefield. They scored 2 points in the second period. Summers County scored 0 points, and that was a score they had with about 4 minutes to go. Roughly the past 12 minutes of game action, Summers County has not been able to find the basket. We're going to take a break for halftime. Don't go anywhere. Have a special interview for you at halftime. You get to hear some of these seniors from the boys team. So we'll be back. Okay, we're here with 5 seniors from the boys basketball team. We have Colin Fox, Juan Hopkins, Eli Allen, Josh Burks, and Owen Jackson. So, guys, congratulations this far on the season. Congratulations on coming back to finish state champions. Let's start talking right there. How did y'all feel coming back this year as state champions? Did you feel like there was target on your back every game? Everybody wanting to get one over on you guys? Was it any different?
Yeah, I mean, for pretty much most of last year, we had a target on our backs too. So pretty much used to it by now. But we knew coming into the season everybody was going to be gunning for us, especially the way we beat everybody last year. So it's been fun, and I don't think it was much different though.
All right, you guys played a considerably harder schedule this year than I think you had played before. You know, you saw Shady, you saw Bluefield a couple times, several tournaments. How did that play into your season? How has it prepared you for now?
Well, I mean, last year our schedule we had a few tough games, but not nearly as many as this year. And we had a perfect record last year, and we've already lost 2 this year, which is part of basketball. You lose, you win some. So I think, just getting that out of the way kind of helped us a lot. I mean, coming in and playing tough teams, you see a lot more. So when you get to the state tournament, you're prepared for it. It's not just hitting you the first time.
Did you feel coming into this season there was a change in expectations since last year? You felt like were you guys expected to win last year, and do you think you feel more pressure this year?
I mean, I honestly probably don't feel much pressure this year, honestly, but I feel like we have a really good squad this year compared to last year. I mean, these 2 teams are 2 completely different teams, but we're pretty stacked, I guess you could say. But honestly, the pressure, I guess where we had made that run last year, I feel like it just took all the pressure off, honestly.
You guys have played with Shad Savage for a long time. Did it feel different coming back without him this year?
Yeah. I mean, last year kind of one guy was making threes. Now we got 3-4 guys. So that aspect of it is good. We're spread out and a little harder to defend.
Well, how about you coming in, kind of the new guy on the block?
It feels nice. At first it was kind of bad because I didn't really know what I was doing at first. But
had to beat up on him in practice a little bit.
Yeah, once they started helping me out, I got the hang of it. It was fun.
All right, guys, I'm going to throw some questions at you. Just kind of go down the line and answer them. If you want to, you can skip. How about your plans after high school?
Me?
Who has some plans they know?
Plan on going to Concord, play soccer at Concord, and do my thing. I only know what
Do my thing.
I only know after that.
I think I'm going to attend Concord to pursue a business degree. I don't think I'm going to play ball or anything, though.
Play college basketball somewhere. Still undecided, but
I'm going to what's it called? New River at Tana Barbara.
I'm gonna probably go to community college, get a business degree, and then go into real estate.
Awesome. What do you think, looking back, was your best game individually?
Definitely Bluefield. By far.
I guess I could say the same thing for the Bluefield game. I mean, I shot really well. I executed really well.
I think you had 16 points in that game?
Yeah.
I was probably Tucker or maybe Shady. And I had too many turnovers against Shady, so probably Tucker.
I was probably Webster.
I'd say probably Clay Battelle.
Yep.
Not the first game against Bluefield?
No.
Summers County down there.
I had like 8 points.
Yeah,
8
they
points in the last
were
30
big,
seconds.
big points. Big points. Hobbies outside of basketball or sports?
Video games. All day.
What video game?
Call of Duty. Love video games.
I love to play golf. Love it.
Probably golf or more basketball, honestly. I mean, that's about it for me.
Video games.
What do you play?
2K.
I sleep and watch a lot of movies.
He played golf too.
No, he quit golf.
Oh, did he quit?
Yeah.
Took up his sleeping time.
Yeah. Couldn't catch as much movies.
Last song or favorite song on your playlist right now?
I got to think of something.
Everybody's going to get the phone out.
Probably a rap song. I've got a few rap songs. I don't know if I could say my favorite.
Nah, top. Let's go.
I don't think I got it.
Artist?
Lil Baby's probably number one.
Well, baby on top.
Old Lil Baby's pretty good.
Little Baby's for sure number one.
We got three little baby.
Yeah, 3 little babies.
We got a consensus on little baby.
Trippy's up there.
Consensus on little baby, 5 all around.
Maybe Young Boy. Young Boy's pretty good.
Did you go to pregame meal?
Oh, pizza.
Bob's
100%.
Pizza.
Bob,
Yeah.
For us, Bob's Pizza is convenient. But if I had anything, I like a little bit of pasta. It's no game.
Still sticking with pizza.
Chicken Alfredo.
All right. All right, a little tougher question here. Who was, I'll tell you, a couple answers will work. A role model for yourself on the court or, athlete you've looked up to?
Eli. No. Honestly, probably like McKinley or one of them.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
we
what I
was
was-
always here watching them and play, and even when we was little,
Yeah,
even
McKinley.
at the middle school and stuff like that.
We've hung out with McKinley. He's my cousin, so I've always been pretty close with him. So looking up and seeing the stuff he's done has kind of motivated me. I mean, MJ, of course. Everybody was like MJ. But
Honestly,
local
I
level.
hate to say this, but I kind of looked up to Shad because we kind of played the same, but my defense is a lot better than him. His shooting is a lot better than mine, but still, I still looked up to him in that kind of aspect.
Get on it. Flame me.
I looked up to a kid named Obi who went to East and played.
Christian Ronaldo, is that for you, Owen?
All right. Anything, favorite high school memory?
Winning the
tough
state
question.
Dixon
championship.
asked
State
me this today.
All right. State championship off the table.
State.
Other favorite high school memory?
Other than the state championship.
I would say I'm gonna say getting to go to that quarantine room. We was in a room by
Oh
by
my
ourselves.
gosh, that was
Great.
awesome.
Sophomore year, we got stuck in a
It
room.
was literally just the whole basketball team in a separate classroom hanging out.
And we
with
did
each
our
other.
work every single day.
And then we played some Xbox.
All right, this is for the big three, as they call it. So Colin, Eli, Josh. No. Do you think all that travel basketball has helped y'all?
Oh, yeah.
Through
100%, yeah.
In travel ball, you don't know what you're going to see. So I promise you, playing ball, we've already seen it before. So
Yeah, because I mean, I've
The
grown,
level
up
of
with,
competition
I've grown
is
up with you three. I've watched y'all through Little League, whatever, and I know Rodney drug y'all to tournament after tournament. You've been to tournament after tournament, so
Yeah.
I mean, I figured it helped you
The
tremendously.
level competition is just not even close to high school.
just because they can bring the best kids from all around the area and put it on one team.
Yeah, so I mean, any defense
Yeah.
that y'all have seen it already.
And the AAU, the length and athleticism is just way different.
And the pace of the game is a lot faster.
Yeah.
This team's real senior heavy this year. How do y'all feel about how this team will be next year?
We got a few young guys that are going to have to step up for sure. I mean, losing how many? 8 seniors?
Yeah.
8 seniors is going to be tough. So somebody's got to step into a leadership role, and
I mean,
we'll have to see how
the good thing is the young players that we do have are like freshmen and sophomores, so they still got plenty of more time to develop to be better their junior and senior year, even if they aren't as good next year as they will be their junior and senior year.
They're getting a lot of playing time in JV. It's
Yeah.
helping them.
Playing us in practice every day.
Yeah.
I feel like we were kind of in their same shoes when we were freshmen because it was kind of like a rebuild year, and then we kind of figured out what we had, and then we moved down to single A. But
Yeah, instead of us playing JV, we were getting smacked in varsity.
yeah,
So it was kind of,
we got through the fire.
Getting smacked by Shady and Bluefield by 40, 50.
Now you smack them.
Now we
Yep.
smacked them.
well, almost.
We got just a second here, but one last question. The girls were shooting some free throws the other day, and they were live streaming, and a question got asked, and we'll give you a chance to defend yourself, but it was who's most likely to get kicked out of a game?
Colin
And
Fox.
almost unanimously, they said you, Colin. So do you defend
The
yourself,
girls
or you just
did?
yeah, or should you gonna agree with that, or
Yeah,
Yes.
I probably will.
yeah?
Yeah, I get a little angry sometimes.
Ridgeway, but it goes out of bounds and going to stay with Summers County. At halftime there, we had an opportunity to see Little leaguers from all over the county. Gap Mills, Union, Greenville, and Peterstown all represented. Me and Jeremy have had an opportunity over the past few years to be a part of that Little League program in Peterstown. Just a lot of fun. One of the better nights to be down here and be able to see future Mavericks take the court.
Yeah, exactly right. I've been a part of that league for about 8-9 years, and it's incredible to see the kids from the start of the season to the end of the season, how much they grow and learn. I can't wait to watch every single one of them that come out and play in the purple, black, and white for both boys and girls.
Judy with a 3 and got that one to go. I believe that's the first one he's made tonight. Second one, he might have started the game with one. There was a scoring drought for Summers County in that first half after about the halfway mark of the first quarter. Now they've come out and been able to put on 5 points. Cut this to a 31-13 lead now. Pass into Hopkins from Allen. He's having some trouble with it. Hounded there by almost the entire lineup of Bobcats. He loses the ball, and it's going to be taken away. Still haven't seen, looks like it's going to come back to the Mavericks on the out of bounds. Never saw the indication on which way they were going to go. Now we have another referee coming in, and he's not going to try to change it. He's just going to count. Ball into the backcourt to Allen. Wasn't that long ago where guys you're seeing right now were playing in some of those little leagues around the county. Allen with the ball, steps into the lane, turns, shot up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Judy, gets it up to Isaac. Isaac, I thought, had an opportunity for some transition offense, but slowed it up and waited for the team to set an offense. Now Judy with another 3 straight away, in and out. That doesn't go. Rebound, scrum, out of bounds. They're going to point toward the Mavericks. 18-point lead here with 6:09 to go in the third quarter. Goes to Allen. Allen guarded by a couple of Bobcats. Finally get it across on the pass to Fox. Pass late to Hopkins, almost out of bounds. Hopkins saves it to Allen, spins in the lane, shot up, and a foul.
It's like that one's going to go on Brandon Isaac. I think that might be his first one, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll wait for the scoreboard there.
In either case, there's going to be 2 shots for Allen. Second one.
It'll be his second.
Ball in Allen's hands in the air. Got it. Hopefully you're able to stick around and catch the interview we had with some of the seniors on this team during halftime. And if you didn't, or if you did, and one question that we asked was, how do you think a lot of the travel basketball that these two, or several of these players have played together for the past few years has helped you as a basketball player and this team? And their answer was they thought it had helped a lot. These guys have played just a lot of basketball together against all types of competition. And here at the high school, on their travel leagues, and you just don't know what you're going to run into, as they said, in some of those leagues, but it's really prepared them well. Shot in the air from Summers County, not able to get that to go. That was Oliveros who wasn't able to get it. Pass all the way down the court to Ridgeway. Oliveros tracks it down and gets the rejection at the hoop. So third time we've seen that type of play attempted. A long pass down the court. It's worked up to that point. Isaacs with the ball on the left side. Is going to get a screen from Judy. Mavericks break the screen, come across. Now out to Oliveros. He's going to get a shot up from foul line extended and gets the shooter's bounce, and it falls through. 15th point for Summers County. They trail 33-15. Allen gets a pass up to Fox. Fox back to Burks. Burks spins, now puts the ball on the court, drives over to Hopkins. Hopkins shot in the air, nothing but the bottom of the net there. Hopkins broke out as Burks came in. Burks found him, and it was an easy open shot for Juan Hopkins. That's part of the development of his game we've seen this year.
I'm going to tell you right now, if Juan Hopkins can step out and hit those shots, it's going to be a long night for a lot of
foul call on the court there on Colin Fox.
James Monroe's had 2 fouls this entire ball game, and both of them on the senior, Colin Fox.
Pass to Testerman, shot in the air, got it to go. Three-pointer from the right-hand corner. Burks with the ball, guarded by Willie Dodson. Hip check there on Dodson. They don't get the call. Now up Hopkins. Hopkins drives the lane off the bank and good. Couple of big offensive possessions there for Juan Hopkins as he showed off some jump shot skill and then took one to the hoop down the baseline. Shot up from Judy from 3, misses the rim, rebound out to Allen. Allen tight ropes down the right-hand side to Fox. Fox finds Ridgeway inside, goes up for a shot, and he's rejected from behind by Judy. Had Isaacs, got him in the air, and then as he went up, Judy was able to close in. We'll have Juan Hopkins come out of the game, replaced by Owen Jackson. Ball inbound to Ridgeway, to Jackson, swings around, intercepted by Brandon Isaac as it was intended for Josh Burks in the corner. Bad handle there by number 14, Willie Dodson. Now the ball's in a scrum, finally picks it up himself, gets a pass down low to Judy, and Judy scores. Broken play there, but it worked out for the Bobcats. Trio of seniors works the ball around, and he finally gets it across midcourt in the hands of Fox. Fox gets a pass into Jackson. It's taken away by Judy. Up to Dodson. Dodson feeds to Cruz. Cruz shot up and good. So that has cut the lead to 15 now, 37-22, as Summers County has come out in this half pressing, and that has led to some offensive opportunities. Mavericks looking to settle down. Allen with the ball, drives into the lane. There's going to be a foul, a blocking foul called against Cruz Testerman.
That's going to be his team second of the second half. Looks like it's going to be Ethan Ehrenberg checking back in for the Bobcats as Duke Dotson takes a seat, along with Michael Manns checking in for Brandon Isaac. Cruz Testerman was headed to the bench, and the coach said, no, I don't want you. Brandon Isaac's going out.
That's the first time Isaac has been out of this game since it started. Pass into Fox. He cuts through a couple of Bobcats straight down the lane, takes it to the hoop and scores. Lost track of Colin Fox on that play, I believe. Now ball stolen away from Cooper Ridgeway, brought back by Ryan Oliveros. We're going to get a foul.
Looks like it's going to go on Josh Burks. It's going to be his first, team second.
Ridgeway had that ball in his possession, but wasn't able to gather it enough. Ryan Oliveros reached back in and stole it back and was fouled in the act. Back into the backcourt to Judy. He comes across to Mann. Mann trapped on the edge. Ball knocked out of bounds. That's going to go off of Josh Burks. 39-22. Mavericks back to a 17-point lead. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
I'm going to tell you right now, watching this ball game, watching every ball game James Monroe plays, you pick up your dribble, there's 2 people on you, like Jamie always says, a fat boy on a ham sandwich.
Brandon Isaac back in this game already, and he's going to be fouled. Third foul on the Mavericks for this half. Inbound from Michael Mann. It's going to be the first on Cooper Ridgeway. Mann having trouble getting this ball in. Now goes to Cruz Testerman all the way to the top of the key, almost over his head. Now he tries to get a pass into Judy, and that's taken straight out of the air by Eli Allen. It looked like he was back to play in safety on that. Drives all the way in. Shot doesn't go, but he's fouled. I believe that's going to be Cruz Testerman.
That's going to be number 3 on Cruz Testerman.
So some foul trouble starting to stack up for the Bobcats. Shot in the air for Allen and got it to go. Michael Judy's going to come out of this game. It's going to be Dawson Ratliff checking back in. Second shot on the way, hits the rim, but rolls in. Isaac with the ball. He's going to try to run by Cooper Ridgeway. Doesn't get it back across midcourt, but instead finds Michael Mann, who does come across. He's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Colin Fox.
That's going to be his team's fourth, excuse me.
Inbounds goes to Dawson Ratliff. He finds Isaac across midcourt. Trapped in the corner. Long pass, dangerous across, but Cruz Testerman's able to come and get it. Isaac with the ball. Passes down low. Comes back to the corner to Testerman. Testerman guarded by Jackson. He finds Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg pass down low. Back out to Cruz. All the way across, they find Isaac. Into the corner to Mann, who tries to get a pass out to Testerman. Testerman saves for going out of bounds, but saves it too far. Stolen by Burks, who drives in and lays it up. (43-22). Mavericks extended the lead back out to 21, and a pass across the court is intercepted by Fox up to Burks. Burks gets Testerman in the air. Reverse layup all the way across, scores, and he's going to be walking to the line.
And you know, I was just thinking in my head, Josh Burks has 3 points this entire game. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. He's going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And we have a chance here to put the Mavericks up by 24, and does. Bobcats have done a lot of work to try to cut into this lead, and just like that, it's all gone. Foul at the basket. That's going to send number 21, Dawson Ratliff, to the line. I believe they're going to get Owen Jackson on that.
That went on Colin Fox.
Really?
That's the fourth on Colin Fox.
Ratliff shot up and gets it to go. Caught every part of the rim. Straight up in the air and straight down.
I don't think Colin can believe that one, because from our view, it looked like Owen Jackson got him from behind, and Fox was the trailer.
Witt and Oliveros have checked back into the game now. Second shot misses. Rebound to Eli Allen. Eli Allen down the right side, guarded by Ehrenberg. Drives into the lane, back out to Fox. Fox with a wide open three and buries it. They collapsed on Eli Allen as he drove into the lane and completely lost track of Colin Fox, who stood on the wing. And now a ball tipped away by Eli Allen, stolen by Burks under his legs, behind his back pass, finds Cooper Ridgway. Ridgway scores and is fouled. Oh my goodness. That pass by Eli Allen. He tipped the ball away himself, broke down the court. Burks picked it up, threw it to him. As he caught it in the air, he just bounced it between his legs behind him, and it ended up with Cooper Ridgway, who scored and was fouled. Shot in the air for Cooper Ridgway and got it. Eli Allen couldn't even believe he pulled that off when he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you.
He's still laughing.
What happened?
I don't know. We've had a stoppage in play. I don't know. Something scores table. Looks like Coach Savage is going to come over here and fix whatever it is. Well, I wanted to go to 2 seconds. They had 1.8 on the clock, and they wanted to reset it up to 2. So 0.2 of a second put on the clock. We have 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball into Ehrenberg, and it's going to be a full court heave by Mann. It's going to come nowhere near the basket, and with that, it is 51-23. I have seen maybe the most unlikely play I've ever seen in my life, and we're going to talk about that and the stats as we get back. We are back getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action. I just cannot get over that pass from Eli Allen. He's still talking about it. He's on the court right now mimicking the movement of how he did that.
Like I say, I'm going to tell you right now, I've followed Eli Allen from a little itty-bitty little leaguer to now, and I never thought the kid could impress me again with what he could do, and that right there was just total athleticism. Some people might call it luck, but that wasn't luck. That was total athleticism. He knew where one of his teammates was. I don't think he thought he would get it that far, but ladies and gentlemen, if y'all need to go back and watch that replay a few times, I would.
It's equally impressive that Cooper Ridgway was actually able to catch that pass, because I don't think there was no way he knew it was coming. Eli Allen completely had his back to him when it happened. Now to Fox. Fox is going to push up a long-range three, rolls across the top, not able to get to go. Rebound by Owen Jackson. He finds Cooper Ridgway, shot up, no good. Rebound out to Judy. Judy up to Oliveros, to Isaac. Isaac drives in, layup, good. Allen with the ball, turns and surveys the field. Finds Burks. Burks comes across midcourt, steps up to the three-point line. That's going to go to Owen Jackson. He's going to push the three up, almost, but can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Last touch by Colin Fox will come back to the Bobcats. Isaac inbound, comes to Willie Dodson. Dodson runs down the left side, gets across midcourt, counted by a couple of Mavericks, gets a pass that goes out of bounds. That'll be last touch by the Mavericks. I don't know who, a couple of Mavericks in the area. Somebody got a hand on that ball, deflected it out of bounds.
Looked like Eli Allen tipped it out of bounds.
Pass in, that's going to be tipped away by Fox, ends up with Cooper Ridgway. Ridgway finds Owen Jackson, who finds Burks, who lays it in. Isaac pass into Dodson is going to be stolen away by Ridgway. Ridgway back to Allen at the top of the key. Allen drives. He's going to be fouled as he goes by, and that's going to be on Willie Dodson. Frustration mountain for the Bobcats, as they have tried to work their way back into this game. Pass into Fox. That's going to be out of bounds and back to the Bobcats. They tried to work their way back into this game at the beginning of the third quarter and had some success in catching up a bit, but that has evaporated, and it's back out to a 28-point lead now as Judy comes in and scores. It's going to cut it to 26. Ball into Jackson, all the way up the court to Ridgway. Ridgway gets Judy in the air, now gets Isaacs in the air, and comes up and scores. A similar play happened with Ridgway earlier, where he got the first defender up, and the second one rejected his shot as he went up. That time he remembered that and got the second defender in the air before leaving his feet. Isaacs with the ball, comes to the right side, now to Oliveros. Oliveros three straight away, not able to get it. Rebound out to Dodson. Dodson finds Isaac, shot up from the baseline, too strong, out of bounds, last touched Colin Fox. Fox can't believe it. He's turned around pointing at Cruz Chesterman, says, you know that was out on you. Two friends there, I think, the way they just interacted. Out to Judy, now to Testerman. Testerman's going to drive in, floater up, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound batted around, brought down by Eli Allen. We're going to get a foul on Cruz Testerman. That is 4 on Cruz.
Looks like we're going to go to the other end of the floor to shoot 1-and-1 for the rest of the way for the Mavericks. 6:04.
Has an opportunity here if he can capitalize on both free throws to give the Mavericks a 30-point lead. Eli Allen, I believe, is perfect tonight from the foul line. Knock on wood. Oh, he missed one. His first shot's up, and he got it to go. 56-27, just over 6 minutes to go. Shot in the air and got them both. So the Mavericks do have the 30-point lead now. That's their biggest of the night. Pass intended for Judy across the court, ends up with Colin Fox. Now to Burks in the corner. Burks back to Fox. Fox pushes up the three. Little bit strong, can't get it to go. Rebound. Cooper Ridgeway not able to get his shot to go, and now Bobcats control. Isaac works trying to get around Cooper Ridgeway, and Ridgeway will foul. One more foul, and the Mavericks are going to be in the bonus. Now, going to have a couple of substitutions. It'll be Leighton Dowdy and Ryan Mann in for their first minutes of varsity tonight. Colin Fox out, along with Cooper Ridgeway. Dowdy and Mann played extensively in the JV game a little bit earlier. They still have 1 quarter availability tonight, and they're going to use it here. Into Judy, shot up, rejected by Allen. Judy gets his own rebound, shot up, no good. Out to Isaac, puts up a 3, no good. Tip up by Judy, another rebound by Judy, and finally he's fouled. There were 5 offensive boards by the Bobcats on that little sequence. And that's going to send Michael Judy to the line. First shot up for Judy, got it. We spoke about this earlier. You'll remember Michael Judy played for the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders last year, was a starter on that team that the Mavericks saw 4 times, including in that state championship game. Of course, with Greater Beckley not able to compete in WVSSAC postseason games this year, most of those players went back to their original locations or found new homes. And Michael Judy's at Summers County, a steal there by Summers County, and they lay it in. Lead now 57-31 for the Mavericks. Eli Allen passed to Owen Jackson, gets back to him, to the corner to Burke, shot up and got the 3. Pass to Isaacs on the left side. He steps in, is going to drive, shot up, rejected by Eli Allen, gets his own rebound. He's going to come down the court to Burks, same spot in the air, got it! 2 threes in a row for Josh Burks from the same spot. Points coming in for Josh Burks now.
We're going to have a whole lot of subs there for the Bobcats coming in.
Yeah, we have 5 getting ready to check in. Ball to Testerman, bounce pass to Judy. Judy goes up and scores. 30-point lead now for the Mavericks, 63-33, just over 4 minutes to go. Getting ready to have a few more Mavericks check in. Who we got over there? It's going to be Evan Hunter and
looks like we got Evan Hunter and Braxton
Charlton is going to check in as well. That'll be Eli Allen and Josh Burks coming out of this game. So last regular season game for Josh Burks, Eli Allen, Colin Fox as they're onto the bench. So new era of Maverick basketball on the court right now, largely. A couple of seniors still out there. You have Leighton Dowdy and Ryan Mann, who are names you'll have to definitely remember for boys Maverick basketball. Pass in to Evan Ehrenberg. He's fouled as he goes up for the shot.
That one's going to go on Owen Jackson. That's his first of the night, team's 8th.
Shot up and got it. Any other seniors on this bench we haven't had in tonight? I see Ethan Gano. You may see him come in here shortly. Second shot from Ehrenberg, up, in, and out, not able to get it. Rebound out to Mann. And comes back across to Hunter. Hunter's going to cross midcourt.
Just as you said that, Ethan Gano getting off the bench, ready to check in on the next dead ball.
Hunter works against Mann. Now pass into Jackson. Jackson turns, shot up. Oh, rolls everywhere but down. Rebound to Ryan Mann. Founds Dowdy. Dowdy with the 3. Not able to get it. Rebound by Michael Mann. Mann hassled here by Mann. Now he's going to back off and cross midcourt. Try to get you these names for the new players who are in. That's going to be Aiden Plumley with the ball. He's fouled as he tries to come back across. Now Evan Hunter checks in. He's going to come in for Owen Jackson. So Owen Jackson will get a big round of ovation as he takes a seat. Very similar to a senior night, which we had a couple weeks ago, but letting those players come off right before this game ends to a loud ovation from the crowd. These guys deserve it. They have put in several good, not even good, several legendary years for Maverick basketball, including that state championship last year, and they want to cap off with another one this year. First shot up and good. We'll have another. Second one up and good. Hunter with the ball, comes back across to Dowdy. Dowdy gets a screen from Gano as he works to his left, into the corner to Hunter. Hunter puts it on the ground, drives baseline, shot up. Oh, goes around reverse. Not able to get it, but it's going to be out of bounds on the Bobcats. Gano's going to inbound. Finds Charlton. Charlton thinks about the three. Now he puts it on the court. Back out to Mann. Mann pushes up the three. Oh, and drills it. Ryan Mann, the freshman. Michael Mann with the ball now. Comes back to the left side to Witt. Witt gives up his dribble. Finds Ehrenberg at the top of the key. Ehrenberg puts it on the ground. Drives in, shot up, no good. Foul on Evan Hunter. So we're going to have Ehrenberg go to the line for two. 2:28 to go in this game. Mavericks lead by 32, 68-36.
Looks like getting ready to check in for the Mavericks, Chaz Boggs. If you remember, a few weeks ago, Chaz Boggs was absolutely on fire from three-point line.
Chaz Boggs is only a junior, so he will be able to return next year. Also going to have Brady Baker come in. The Mavericks have cleared their bench now. We'll see who Baker comes in and gets. He's going to get Leighton Dowdy. Ehrenberg with the ball. Takes his time. Now ready for his shot, and he got it. Even 30-point lead here for the Mavericks. Evan Hunter crosses midcourt with the ball. He's going to work against Plumlee. Tries to come back to Gano. Almost goes out of bounds, but it's able to be tracked down by Braxton Charlton. Charlton has the ball against Witt. Bounce pass into Baker. Baker squares up underneath. Shot up. Bounces all around. Not able to get it. Rebound brought out by Mann. Mann finds Witt. Crosses midcourt. Under 2 minutes to go now. Witt steps up into the corner to Plumlee. Plumlee pushes up the three. Off back iron, no good. Out to Michael Mann. Drives in, shot from the baseline. Rolls across the top. Also no good. Ratliff with the rebound. Back to Plumlee. Plumlee's three in the air. Can't get it to go. Finally, Brady Baker rebounds it, but travels before he can gather himself. That's going to stay with Summers County. 10 fouls on the Mavericks, so any foul will this point result in the double bonus. All the way across to Witt. Witt step back three-pointer in front of Charlton. Can't get it to drop. Evan Hunter with the rebound, crosses midcourt. He's going to drive in, pass out to Baker, tapped away by Witt. Now Witt with the ball, crosses midcourt for the Bobcats. That's about the three. Now he's going to come back across and finds Dawson Ratliff, who buries a three from straight away. 68-41 now, minute 10 to go. Evan Hunter with a baseline. He's going to stop, pushes up an 8-foot jumper off the back iron. Michael Mann with the ball. He steps up. Nobody comes out, but he's going to go to Plumlee on the right side. Plumlee with a pass into Ratliff. Ratliff drives in, scores, no foul. 45 seconds to go. Evan Hunter crosses across midcourt. Comes to Braxton Charlton on the right side. Charlton gives up his dribble. Bounce pass. I think he intended that for Ethan Gano, but it leaked by and was stolen by Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg drives in, doesn't score, but he's going to be fouled, so 2 points coming for Evan Ehrenberg. I believe that pass was intended for Gano. some miscommunication there, and it ended up closer to Evan Hunter, but the problem was Evan Hunter was clear across the court. Easy pass for the Bobcats to step in front of. Shot up and good. .30 seconds to go in this one. Shot in the air and got it. The Bobcats are going to be able to make this a closer score than what it actually was. Right now with a 23-point lead. The Mavericks, 23 seconds to go. Into Brady Baker. Baker spins, finds Gano, back out to Boggs. Boggs pushes up the three, off the back, can't get it. Rebound, fought for, going to be controlled by the Bobcats. Now Ehrenberg with it, 10 seconds to go. He comes down to Pummel. Chaz Boggs steps in front, takes that one. He's going to dribble across midcourt, and that is going to be your game. And that is the buzzer. Mavericks win 68-45. That caps off the boys' regular season at home. There'll still be a game against Montcalm later this week. That is on the road. But it's the last regular season game you'll see these seniors at here. Still a couple of playoff games. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. Cap off all the action. Have interview with player of the game. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. Mavericks win 68-45. That score a little bit closer than what the game was actually boiling down to before most of the starters exited. But how did we get here, Jeremy?
Well, let's see. We got Colin Fox with 6 steals, 1 block, 11 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from free throw line, 3 turnovers, and 4 fouls. Cooper Ridgway with 2 steals, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 turnover, 2 fouls. Owen Jackson with 3 steals, 8 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 foul. Juan Hopkins, 7 points, 2 steals, 1 rebound, 1 of 1 from free throw line. He had Brady Baker come in and get a rebound. Braxton Charlton with 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 1 foul. Evan Hunter with a turnover and a foul. And the freshman Ryan Mann coming in with 3 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 fouls. And you might say, are you missing a couple? I sure am. It's our players of the game. Eli Allen with 3 steals, 2 blocks, 15 points, 12 assists, 14 rebounds. He went 11 of 12 from the free throw line, 1 turnover, no fouls, and also Josh Burks, 3 steals, 16 points, 1 assist, and he was 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
We're waiting, trying to get them to make their way up here. A lot going on the court with their last regular season game, so we're going to give them a minute to make their way up top. You know, before the game we were talking about Eli and how many assists he needed to hit a milestone. We didn't think he could get there tonight, but 13, he got very close. Do you remember that number?
I think it was 15. I think he needed 15 assists, and he got 12.
So he is 3 assists away from hitting that milestone.
I think that was milestone 700.
I believe it was. So he's going to have an opportunity to get to that likely Friday, as I misspoke on what game they're going to play. So there's still a regular season game for these boys, just not here. It's going to be at Riverview. So still a chance to get Fox up to his 800 points. How many points did he have tonight?
11.
11. So he only
6.
needs 6 more points. Eli passed 1,500 points, and he's only 3 assists away from hitting 700. And here comes Josh. We're going to go ahead and break into these interviews here in just a second.
Yeah, like I say, we finally got him up here. A lot going on down there. Your last regular season home game. Josh, what happened there in the third/fourth quarter? You just came on fire. I was thinking to myself up here, I'm like, Josh Burks only has 3 points going into this third quarter, and then all of a sudden the lights just turned on and he just firing threes left and right.
I mean, I guess I just had to do something about it. I mean, I just got back on transition, and once again, transition threes, they weren't set up. Just transition threes. The M1 was transition. Other 2 layups were transition. That's basically it.
You guys got off to a little bit of a slow start, and then you broke in more on defense and was able to get into some transition and get things. So what was going on during that first few minutes of the game when they were able to build out about a 5-point lead?
I think we came into the game a little lackadaisical, but we picked it up second quarter, definitely 28-0 run, stopping them. I think that we always start out slow, but our second quarter is always strong. I just feel like we always come out slow. We need to fix that for sure.
Yeah, actually, you guys from about the 4-minute mark in the first quarter didn't give up another point the rest of the half. It was the third period when they were able to come back out and score. So what led to that?
I just played defense, hard defense, and we got up on them. We started a full court press, so that really sped them up, and that's what got us our buckets.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what we talked about up here, and you guys probably think the same thing, when an opposing team picks up the ball, are you guys like sharks in the water? Do y'all smell blood? Because, I mean, you guys are on them like white on rice. I mean, they have no time whatsoever. Yeah. You guys practice that in practice all the time?
All the time. I mean, as soon as someone gets the ball, I mean, you're on them. It don't matter who it is, you're on them.
I'm going to ask Eli about this when we get him on here, but let me get your thoughts on it too. This pass that happened right here, the between your legs, behind your back, assist down low. Is that something you've seen Eli practice before?
Yeah,
Has he been working on that?
He always does some stupid stuff. I mean, but it always works. I don't know how it does, but it always works. But he'll throw some crazy passes that you won't see coming. Like that. I mean, throwing it between your legs and then and one. I mean, something Eli would do.
So you came away tonight, you had 16 points, 3 steals, part of that massive defensive effort that sent Summers County back home with another loss here to the Mavericks. So you guys have 1 game left. That's going to be Friday night. You got to go down to, I believe, to Bradshaw to play that. And you're going to be back up here next week for playoff time. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Josh, great game tonight, bud.
Hey, thank you.
And I have Eli Allen here with us now. All right, first things first. Let's talk about that pass. So what was going through your head?
Well, I knew there was a guy on my hip. I knew Cooper was wide open, and I didn't even think about it after that. I just did it. I mean, I do some stuff like that sometimes in practice. But thank goodness that Cooper made it, because if not, I probably wouldn't have been pulled out of the game.
We saw it, and I didn't know how to call it. I didn't know what to say about it. It took me a minute. But just impressive that Cooper was able to catch it and expected it was coming. Is he just always looking for the pass no matter where you are?
You can talk to every single one of my teammates, and they know always be ready for the ball, because if not, you might end up with a bloody nose.
You had the triple-double tonight. You passed 1,500 career points. Did you realize you had done that?
I did not.
You got 1,500 career points. You're actually only 3 assists away from, I believe, 700 now.
700 for your career.
Whew. So, you've talked about this before, but you come out and you get a triple-double, but are you looking for stats while you're out there, or are you just looking to play?
Nah, I just go out there and play, man. Stats don't matter. Seriously. Like, that's people ask me that all the time, and I truly mean that. I mean, it really does not matter to me as long as we win.
Here's one thing we didn't ask you in the interview, and we didn't ask Josh either. How's it been like the past 4 years playing with your brother?
Oh, I mean, it's been, we've been playing together since 4th grade. I mean, it's been our whole lives, and we've just came in every single day. We're practicing, pushing each other to be better every single day. So I mean, it's been, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, you talk about getting to play for your brother. You're kind of the first family of basketball in Monroe County. You want to talk about all of that, but we had Little League night tonight. I played for your grandpa when I was in Little League in Greenville.
I heard he had no mercy.
Oh, yeah.
No, I played for him as well.
He was he was an intense coach, we'll put it that way, and you probably know that already.
Yep.
But, just going back to your dad, your brothers there, just cousins even. Ava and
McKinley.
Yep. I got a cousin up in Morgantown, won a state championship last year too, so it was kind of cool sharing a state championship with the family.
And that's a family line that's going to keep going. We saw some of that out there a little bit earlier tonight. And Eli Allen with the triple-double.
And like you said, I think that both teams got a chance to celebrate again this year.
Yep, they're number 1 in 4A, and we're number 1 in single A. So hopefully we can run that back again.
So you got one game left. How you approaching that and going into playoffs next week? You get anything different when you get into that, or is it just business as usual?
I mean, it's a little different. Intensity's, you got to pick it up a notch every game. So we'll just come in here and practice and pick up intensity a notch and go from there.
Always a chance you get to see Greenbrier West. We had that game a couple years ago that ended on that overtime game. Do you think about that still? That's something when you play them, do you like to come after it a little bit harder?
Oh yeah, I mean it's always fun beating them. I mean they got the best of us that night, but it hasn't happened since. So hopefully we can keep it that way.
You said in the interview before the game, losing sometimes happens in basketball, but that loss got us to where we are today. It was part of the process, and we're looking to put another one of those banners on the wall. So that's Eli Allen, and that's going to be it for the regular season here for us this year. We'll be back tomorrow for the start of the girls' tournament. We'll be back next week for the boys.
Yes, sir.
Eli, I appreciate it, bud.
Thank you.
Everyone, God bless and have a great night.